Yes, Rufai.
Mr. Lapasa,
how are you?
My name is Rufai Oseni, and at first, patriotism means.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you two?
You say?
How are you two? How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Good.
Okay.
Patriotism means supporting your country at all times, but also supporting the government when they deserve it. Mr. Lapasa, I put it to you that you came here to misrepresent the facts today as regards subsidy removal. President Tinubu announced subsidy gone on Inauguration Day. And that was effectively pulling out subsidy. So you say he didn't remove subsidy, quoting the PIA law that had been there for a while, is misrepresentation of the facts. That's number one. Number two, since President Tinubu got in... Let me finish, Mr. Nokpasa. Let me finish, please. Secondly, since he got in...
Don't raise your voice at me, young man. Don't raise your voice at me.
Let me finish, Mr. Nokpasa. Let me finish.
I'm your guest.
So since President Tinubu got in,
respect me.
Since President Tinubu got in,
I will walk out of your studio if you raise your voice at me.
Mr.
Talk
Nokpasa,
to me respectfully.
You may will take your decision if you want to. I'm asking a question. You might decide to walk out if you want to. Mr. Nokpasa, since President Tinubu came in, the economy has tanked. Is at an all-time low as we speak.
It has not. It has not.
Let me finish my question, Mr. Nokpasa. Let me finish my question.
You are a liar,
Mr. Nokpasa. Moderate yourself. All right. Moderate yourself.
Do you know what you are doing?
Good.
Listen to me. Young man.
Secondly,
do you know what you are doing?
Since President Tinubu came in, the economy has tanked.
You are pretending to be a journalist.
The indicators are there.
What is the matter with you?
Since he came in, the indicators are there. Number one, the cost of the dollar to the naira.
What is the matter with you?
The cost of the dollar to the naira has tanked tremendously as a result of the fluctation of the currency. All right, that's one.
Is that Tinubu's fault? Don't you know why naira tanked?
I'm still asking my question. Secondly,
it's been because of your friends.
Because it's been an all-time malaise in the economy as we speak. Cost of living gone up tremendously. All right, and things are really, really south for the economy. So, in all of this, it's been a slopey downward spiral. What would you have to say about all of this, Mr. Nokpasa?
Thank you very much for that question, Rufai Oseni. Please, Dr. Ruben Abati and my adorable in-law, Mrs. Myro. Does anybody have a more reasonable question for me to answer? Because I am not dignifying that insulting question from Rufai with a response. I am not.
Mr. Nokpasa, I will see that you're bailing on my question, and it's all right. It's all right for you to bail out if you don't want to answer it. But
I'm not evading your question. Listen,
please Rufai, answer it if you can.
Rufai, listen to me. This is not animal psychology. It is law. Okay? If you want to be a journalist, you can be a journalist. And you should learn the ropes for those ahead of you.
Mr. Nokpasa, answer my question.
You can never be my mate. You can never.
Mr. Nokpasa, answer the question. Dignify yourself. Mr. Jegu says that dignify yourself and answer the question.
My God.
Dignify yourself
Please,
and answer the question.
Can we have peace?
Dignify yourself and answer the question.
Can we have peace in the studio?
My God.
Can we have peace?
What's wrong with this badly brought up little boy?
Mr. Nokpasa,
disrespect me.
Mr. Nokpasa, please calm down.
Mr. Nokpasa, I didn't disrespect you for the last. I just asked the question.
Please, Mr. Nokpasa.
Dr. Bati, let him answer the question.
Okay, do we end this program now?
Better than
One of you will not allow me to talk. Should we end the program? No, there's a breakdown of law and order.
Please, Dr. Bati, go ahead.
Maybe we should just end it. No, we can end it.
No.
Go ahead, Dr.
Let's go ahead, please. Let's talk about way forward now. It's been affirmed President Bola Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. And so, like you said, Nigerians truly want what is good for Nigeria. At the end of the day, that's what everyone is pushing for. That's what everyone is fighting for.
Yes.
So let's look at some of the decisions
of
or perhaps some of the policies of this current administration and how the implementation has worked out. First of all, of course, one of the most infamous one is the removal of fuel subsidy and the attendant effect on Nigerians and poverty levels, especially because of the delay if I put it that way, of the implementation of palliatives or, measures to cushion the effect on Nigerians. Now, there's an announcement of 15 million households getting 25,000 naira per month for the next 3 months. And people have asked the question, after that, what next? What is the plan of this administration to tackle poverty, to alleviate the sufferings of the people? That's the big question for many people. People have empty stomachs. People want to have at least an appreciable level, of life and outcomes. So how do we begin to solve these problems for Nigerians?
Now, thankfully, the Supreme Court has decided who is has affirmed who is the president of Nigeria, and is the president Nigerians voted for, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. Now, let's give our president some time. It's not as if, let's not pretend, let's stop this gaslighting. Are we pretending as if hunger came to Nigeria today? Did hunger come to Nigeria because of Bola Tinubu? I remember in 1984.
I'm sure you'd agree with me.
I'm answering your question.
Yes, I just wanted to punctuate here so that you can answer it, just to one of the things you said. Yes, this is not the beginning of hunger in Nigeria, but you'd agree, Mr. Onokpasa, that since the removal of fuel subsidy, life has been harder for Nigerians. You can look at the purchasing power, inflation rate.
Okay. Ayo.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Bola Tinubu did not remove fuel subsidy. That is a misconception. The law does not even allow you to pay fuel subsidy. That is the PIA Act. So we were paying since that act was passed, we were paying subsidy unlawfully. Then the previous government, which was comfortable with breaking the law with respect and paying the subsidy, only made provision up to, I think, June this year. There is this, I think, I believe we would have been in even far greater problem today if that subsidy had continued. It's not Bola Tinubu that removed subsidy, for God's sake. That is fake news with respect. The law says you can't pay subsidy. A president does not have a right to break the law. It is even the duty, the mandate, the obligation of a president to obey the law. And then we have all this, you see this news cycle. We have been doing a lot of things with respect that are just totally uncalled for, unpalatable.